I'm Craig Keating. I'm a candidate for City Council in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Well, we're standing in front of a building that's called the Keating, and it's been redeveloped. But when it was rebuilt, the owners contributed 5 new social housing units to the city. And so now we have 5 families who are trying very hard to stay in a community that's very expensive sometimes, and now they can be here. I think a lot of folks trying to find social housing, trying to find new housing, it's all very expensive. The city doesn't have the resources itself to build housing, and the federal government and the provincial government have really stepped away from that. I think one of the great things about the Keating is that it's part of a suite of social housing units that we've managed to bring to the city, and all of that has been paid for out of the development process. None of that money to maintain these facilities comes out of taxpayer dollars. They're all managed either by Metro Vancouver Housing or not-for-profit organizations. I'm standing here in front of, I think, what has been one of the great successes we've had in our community over the last decade, which is a coach house. These are former garages or buildings built purposely on laneways, and they're in the backyards of single-family dwellings. If we want to keep a complete community, if we want to have a range of incomes and a range of families who stay here, you need to provide the kind of diverse housing opportunities. Coach houses are one of those things. Kids had often not been part of the feature for the last 10 years because they'd grown up, moved away, and now families are coming back, and it really creates a hub of activity in these neighborhoods. They help support single-family neighborhoods and reinvigorate them, and they allow more people to come and to stay in those places. So many people like coach houses, they fit into neighborhoods, and it gives people the opportunity to stay here in North Vancouver. I think the Keating is what I've tried to achieve in 15 years on City Council. That's one of the big challenges. There is a lot of older rental housing in the city. It's deteriorating, and I don't think it's a great solution simply to say that if you can only afford to have a rental unit that you have to live in crummy housing. We need to have a plan that looks to the future about how we upgrade these units to make sure that all families have the same opportunity to have good and affordable housing.